I normally don't get that many comments on my videos, but that one video about what does Bible say about cleaning your home, the old one, the cringy one, which if you did not see, don't watch it, go look at my updated one talking about the video. But that specific video, there's a lot of comments, and that video resonates with a lot of people about, oh, thank you for the encouragement, I needed to hear this. And the point of the video is basically, God does give enough instruction in the Bible that our spaces do need to be in order, and His presence is pleased. He is pleased with orderly, organized, clean-ish spaces, that we should not let the chaos rule. And so I wanted to share from my very recent film, like literally 2 days ago and yesterday's experience, of one simple thing that can help you, like launch you into the right direction with cleaning and organizing your space if you struggle with that. And let me share it. Hello, my name is Yana, and I am a working mom of 4. And I'm a wife, I am a house owner, life is busy, and I'm also, I'm a wedding photographer, so my job is a wedding photographer's job. So, and I manage everything. So my schedule is kind of all over the place: work from home, work outside the home, take care of the children, everything and anything in between, like everything is done by me. I do not regularly get any help with my children or house cleaning or everything, for good or bad or whatever. This is just the setup of life right now for our family. And so life is a lot, but we're mostly managing. I feel like that's how everybody is. And cleaning of the house gets done most of the days whenever it needs to be done. And especially when we have people over, we make a point of tidy up even more and make sure that things are done. And so 2 days ago, we had a yard sale, and the day after that, we had a birthday party celebration for many family members. And so there was it was a big project, lots of things that needed to get done. And anyways, that was a lot. But at the same time, what I'm trying to bring across about the cleaning, because cleaning is a specific project. You come to a room, to a space, to a drawer, to a cupboard or something, and you tell yourself, this needs to be done. But can I actually fit that in? That is the main problem. Do you see good enough reason to do this? And do you have time to do this? Those are the two, I feel like, biggest issues that everybody has. Because if you don't have time to clean, you literally cannot clean. And also, if you do not understand why I need to be doing this, you're not going to clean. Our brains are so smart. God created us in such an amazing way that even if we consciously don't understand something, the subconscious mind that calculates our physical resources as well as our needs and the projects and everything, our subconscious mind is so wise that listening to your body, sometimes like the sickness and the energy and everything, you do need to listen to your body as much as you know how to. We're not taught very well how to do this, but I think with God's wisdom, with reading the Bible, understanding the Bible, and prayer, there's a lot of wisdom that comes with this. And so the subconscious mind help us understand, do we need to do this or do we not? And so when we don't understand the reason why we need to do this, sometimes we're just I'm not going to do this. And so if your house is not in order, you probably have reasons why it is not in order. So I actually do have another video for the outer reasons, for godly reasons to clean your home. So double check. I think the link is going to be here. I can link that for you to see. Mimi, what's the face for? Friendly faces, Mimi. That's going to go on YouTube. So we have to smile to our friends. okay? So that they can enjoy our friendliness. Careful, baby, I have a microphone right there, the black one, so you don't make too much random noise with the microphone. But the one trick to help you, if you're struggling and if you feel like you have a little bit of energy to spare, is giving yourself a deadline. That's a good face, yes, baby. Giving yourself a reason and a deadline to complete a certain thing. Like, one of the things to do is invite your friends. You love your friends. You need social life. You want to share your life, your faith, your experience, or you need encouragement and you need to talk to somebody. So invite your friends, 1, 2, 3, however many you can manage, and say, in a week, I need this done, and like tidy up your house, clean your house, so that your friends can enjoy, you can enjoy beautiful atmosphere, and so can they. What happened to me this like 2 days ago, this week, was that we got a text message, a notification, not a text message, it was a letter from our neighborhood, and they were just like, we're setting up a neighborhood yard sale. And so if you want to participate, let us know, and we'll put you on the list or whatever. It's like literally a street, so like people will be driving by, and then they will see that you have a yard sale. And I was just like, that sounds fun. I've never done a yard sale, so like I had no idea what it entails to get ready, how much money you're making, how much stuff can be sold, like is it actually helping you with decluttering your home and everything. But I was just like, okay, I am on the decluttering journey. I have already gotten rid of a lot of things by donating and giving things away, which I'm like, oh, it's a little bit of shame. Like I could have sold it, make some money for the family, but I'm like, oh, whatever's done is done. So like, it doesn't matter. Let me just see what is going to happen. So I had a week to do this. So like I went through a couple of things with the kids things. Mimi, I see your silliness. And so do our friends on the internet. So don't do too many crazy things. Okay, smile is a good one. Smile and wave. And when you're done, you can go play with David or something. And so I had a week to prepare. I went through some of the kids' things in the basement that were out of place. Things on the main level right now are things that they're actively playing with. So I know these are all the things that I don't want to be getting rid of. Those are things that give me time. Those are my tools to occupy and educate and develop my children. So the toys here are not overwhelming to me, and my children are using them. Careful the microphone, girly. But the things in the basement, that is the overflow. That is overwhelming me. That is overwhelming them. They could not clean it up. So I helped them to clean up, and I put them away in the basement because obviously it was too much for them. And so, Mimi, don't challenge the boundaries. Please keep your hands away from the microphone. Thank you. And so things in the basement, I know that they're rarely used. And so I started there, some books, some toys, some stuff. And then I was just like, I have a lot of clothes that I wanted to get rid of. I'm on a journey of slowly finding 100% natural fiber clothes for myself and children. But obviously children are growing out of things every season you're shopping for them. So when I'm shopping for them, obviously I'm looking for 100% cotton or wool or linen or whatever the mixes are. Mostly cotton, because other fibers are a little bit tricky with wearing. So mostly cotton. But for me, my clothes is not changing. My clothes had been in my closet for years. Some of it had been there maybe for a decade or something. Like I do have some pieces that I had for a long time. And I have realized that I do have a lot of synthetic fibers in my closet. At the moment when I became aware of the difference and the potential health effects of the natural fibers versus the synthetic ones. And so slowly I've started, when I went out, like I don't have much time to shop, but when I would shop, I'm like, oh, this looks cute. This is the price tag that I'm willing to pay. I'm gonna get this. Oh, this looks cute. And I think this is not like my style, but the quality is what I'm looking for. So let me try this. And so over the last year, I started buying myself little by little. And right now I came to the number of pieces that I'm like, I think I'm comfortable. 5, 7, 10 pieces. I actually do not know. I did not count. That might be, if you're interested, I can do another video of that transition and how many I have, like what my wardrobe looks like right now, with like, it is like capsule wardrobe kind of, with my new quality. It's a different quality of clothes now. And so I kept that question in the back of my mind. When will I get time to go through all of my clothes and separate the 100% natural fibers from from the blends and from the synthetic fibers? And I'm like, maybe that's going to be a winter project. Right now it's summertime. This is July. Like, it was August 1st for the yard sale. And I was just like, well, when the kids maybe are in school, when my busy season passes, when we don't have like that much like fun to do, I'm like, that's going to be maybe winter time, so like half a year, 6 months from now. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds fine. And then the letter came in with giving me a potential project. It was not even a must. It was do you want to do it? Does that sound fun? Does this sound like something that fits into your life? And I was just like, yeah, I think so. And as I went through the kids' stuff, I'm like, I think I still have time to go through my clothes. And I'm like, let me see how much I can get done. And can I separate some pieces? Can I try selling some of it? Can I try selling most of it? Let me see. And the thing that my brain dreaded, that I thought is going to take me so much to do, literally took me a couple of hours on one day, and then a couple of hours on the next day. And then I hung up everything on the hangers. And then my husband constructed for me like this fun random construction, because I did not want to spend money on like the modular movable wardrobe from like Amazon or Walmart. I'm like, I don't want to spend money. And like, I know sometimes people buy things and use it and then return it. I feel like it's a little bit unethical to do, so I personally don't do it. And so my husband constructed me this like weird thing where I could hang my clothes, and I hung up all of my clothes and I sold, I'm pretty sure, 38 pieces on the time of the yard sale. And then the day after, we had a birthday party, and I had a couple of some friends, the girlfriends came over, and so it was just like, explain the situation, synthetic fibers or blends, if you want to take some. And I think another 16 pieces were taken. I don't exactly remember. I think so. So somebody who is not in the position that I am, who does not have the conviction or full understanding, this is not their season, this is not their time to come to understanding that this is what I'm going to do for my body. They still shop synthetic fibers. They would either spend their hard-earned money, and they would buy a lot of, like, they would spend a lot of money for that piece of clothing, but instead they had a chance to spend a little bit of money or get it for free. So obviously, just like I cannot force my belief system on somebody else, I can share what I believe in. Same thing with my diet convictions. I cannot force it on other family, like adult. I can force things on my children for now and tell them why I'm doing this. And I can explain to everybody else what I am doing. And it's their choice to listen and then do as they believe right to do. In the same way, as I was getting rid of my clothes, I explained my reasons, and then obviously I cannot force it on them, and they had a choice to either take it or not take it. And so I was able to make some money and get rid of some of the clothing, share, gift. It's so negative. Got rid of my stuff. Ooh. I like pretty backgrounds in the background, so please don't mind. It's like when you don't move the mouse, it falls asleep. So the conclusion that I came to, and the thing that I'm trying to communicate here, is that it actually doesn't take most of the project that we dread, do not take us as much as we think. That is the thing, that there are projects in life that you actually know that they take longer than you think. It's the creative projects, the work projects, the remodeling projects. Those are the things that normally take longer than you think that they're going to take. And that somehow ingrains into our brain that everything takes longer than it actually is. But we do need to come to understanding. Time tracking is a good tool to do that, either on paper or digitally, or analyzing your day or your week. That gives you like a little bit better tools with understanding what takes more time than you think and what takes less time than you think. And you do not need to dread. It is our job. We are conscious human beings. God made us so wise. We have not only our instincts with the survival mechanisms. The survival mechanisms are amazing, and they serve us in the time when we need to use them, and we survive. You're alive, so you survived. Good job. God gave you this beautiful system. It helped you to do what you needed to do at the time. Right now, you are in a different season of life. Right now, you are surviving different things. So you cannot use old tools to survive this season. So you need different tools to survive and thrive. You survived and mostly thrived in that season of life. This is a different one. You need different tools and a different understanding, different application. So come with your beautiful brain, analyze trillions of nerve connections, always creating more connections and more things to help you deal with life. So come to this situation, to your season of life, and say, God, give me wisdom. You gave me this brain. Help me use my brain. Analyze what it is that you need to do, and then know that most of the things do not take as much time as they do. And when you need to accomplish something, give yourself a little bit of the deadline and tell yourself, okay, I'm going to give myself 3 hours and let's see what I can do. And I bet that you will be able to get it done probably sooner. Invite your friends over, have a party, have a yard sale, see if there is like other community yard sales, and tell yourself, the thing that I was dreading, I'm going to do this. Actually, the yard sale, I don't necessarily recommend yard sales for most people because I don't think it's a very reasonable way to do life. I think that's going to be another video, yard sale versus donating. Which one is more efficient? Spoiler alert, donating is more efficient for most people. But the thing is, you should not be afraid of doing things. Starting cleaning will set you up on such a fun, satisfying journey. You will get done so much so quickly, and you will be amazed how much progress you can make in a short amount of time. And so in the conclusion, just to reiterate, the projects that we dread most of the times do not take as much time as we think. And I think we complicate things a little bit too much with our past experiences, but we do need to move on and continue on with the life and making progress with the things that we have to deal with right now and with responsibilities that we carry today. And the tool is set a little bit of the deadline and test how much can you actually done. Give yourself an hour, give yourself 15 minutes and see how much you can done in 15 minutes. You will be amazed how much you can get done. Anyone can find 15 minutes. Everybody should be able to manage your time in the way that you find 15 minutes for cleaning, decluttering, getting stuff out of your space. And you will be amazed that the cluttered, dirty home, how quickly it can transform if you put your mind to it and if you give a little bit of the deadline. I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. Smile. This is the end of the video, girlie. This is the time to smile. Have a beautiful day, and God willing, I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Make me say bye-bye.
Bye.
Good job, girly.